Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the No Experience Podcast. My name is Marl Abdullah, and I'm joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Jared Hines. And today, we got something just so special, just so nice, just so good. Our first guest appearance, you know him, you love him, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing my friend and yours, Cyrus Sandmeyer, here to shoot the shit with us on the No Experience Podcast.
It's me.
Okay, Cyrus, how the fuck are you, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, dude. I got a blue Gatorade and a blue vapey.
Yeah, a blue vapey, blue Gatorade. Just so you know, we are gracious hosts, Jared and I. I provided everybody here on the casting couch with a Gatorade.
I bought the vapey, though.
Yeah, he bought the vape, but I brought the Gatorade. Jared, how have you been, man?
So, I feel the need to mention, one, I'm okay, thank you for asking. They have not told me at all what the topic is going to be.
Yes, we've kept it a secret, even from Jared.
Ammar just sent me a message, and he was like, we've got a guest, and he's even bringing the topic and everything. All right, what is it? You'll find out. That was the whole conversation. That was it.
And it was a Monday night at 11.
Yeah, it was Monday at 11.
Drinking at the
bar. We were at a bar.
Cyrus
Cyrus and I were at the bar, and I was talking to him, and he's like, let me come on your podcast. I want in. And I was like, okay, sure. What's the topic? And he shared it with me, and it was like the moment Edison discovered the light bulb, okay? Just a beacon of light shot out from Cyrus, and I was like, we have to get him on this podcast this week so that we can have his tremendous topic, but I can't tell Jared what it is. Full disclosure, when I texted you and said that we had a guest, I handed the phone to Cyrus to give you a summary of what the topic was.
Yeah.
And his response was to write, you'll find out.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah. Well, I almost typed out "eat my fuck" or something.
Yeah, he almost typed some even dumber shit than that. So really, we're grateful for what we got. But yeah, so that's the situation as it stands right now. We're about to have Cyrus just give us a quick introduction to his topic. You go into it, you do it how you like.
All right. So the topic is, boys, talking money. More importantly, I'm talking bets.
Bets, okay, and money.
Hypothetical money bets. Jared, how much money would it cost to me to pay you for you to dock this, and I'm holding my vapey out? Realistically, how much money?
How much money to stick a vape in your dick?
Yeah.
Do it for free.
You do it for free?
You do it for free?
No. I don't think I could physically even do that.
Dude, I definitely think you could if you practiced. If I gave you a week to dock this, you could do it.
Okay, so that means that it's actually more...
It's more money than normal.
Than
what I initially asked you at the bar.
Yeah, it's more than the advertised task, because it's not just docking a vape, right? Because docking a vape is one thing if you know how to do it, right? But sticking a vape in the end of your dick hole when you have a week that you have to practice and stretch it out, like, that's so much worse.
And mind you, I mean, I know they can't see it, but this is the cigar of vapes. You know what I'm saying?
It's a thickie
It's
boy.
a thick guy.
At least like
I'd say I'd say an inch.
Yeah, at least an inch
wide
on each side.
Yeah.
It's a square.
Yeah, and it's a square.
It's not like a nice rounded thing. It's square as shit. So how much money does it take? You know,
that's what I'm saying,
to do that.
What the fuck? None. I'm not doing that. I'm not sticking a vape.
There's not a
in my
number?
dick hole. No, there's not a number.
You're saying
there's no amount that
there's
someone
no
can
amount?
pay you.
There's no amount. No.
If I had a week, I would do it for $5,000.
5,000?
I think so. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That could buy you a lot of shit.
That could buy you a lot of things.
Yo,
Jared, I bet you
$20.
Jared, the reason I'm telling you this is because you're like everyone else, bro. You're not realistic about it. If I gave you $5,000 cash right now, you would try. You would try at least, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Right?
Right?
Yeah, I think I'd go a little bit higher than 5,000. I don't think 5,000 is quite enough.
Yeah, it is a thick
for the week
boy.
of horrible shit I'm gonna have to go through.
I mean, you're gonna have to dilate that thing.
Well, yeah, because when I think about it, it means I have to take a week off work.
Yeah,
because I need the whole day to practice.
You're going like 12 hours every day,
at least, right?
Yeah,
just to get it up to speed, right? So I'm thinking for me, it's got to be at least like $7,500, like $7,500. That's my
respectable.
That's my lower limit, right? I might try to talk him up to like 9,000, but I think my minimum, my lower limit of how much money I would take to to sound your vape would
Yeah.
be $7,500.
All right,
And I respect that.
You know what? I got it. I got something for you.
Okay.
If I'm going to do this,
Yeah.
all right, then I'm going to treat it as if like I haven't incurred an injury that the government is paying me money because of, whether it's like, you know, a veteran got his leg blown off, or like I just can't walk, right? And I'm getting disability checks from the government,
Sure.
right? I want like $2,000 a week.
Okay, so 2,000.
So 2,000.
Because you have a week to
It's
achieve
got-
it.
You only have a week.
Yeah, but I'm getting like weekly payments after that for my sudden disability, because I'm not coming
For
out
how
of that
long?
unscathed.
Forever?
Yeah,
In
for life.
perpetuity.
Yeah, that's it, dude. That's
That's
Well, that's too
insane.
fucking
that's insane.
bad.
That's so much money, though,
That's
dude.
too fucking bad.
Okay, well, let's. Okay, here's my thought. Right? What if it were?
Is this the only question?
No,
there's
there's
more.
more. There's more.
There's a lot.
I don't know if I could talk.
No, we're
about
talking
sticking a
about
vape in
docking
my dick
for
half an hour.
45 fucking minutes, dude.
Full 45 minutes of doc talk. All right. Okay, so what would you say if I said I was willing to pay you 4 payments of $5,000 to dock that over the course of 4 weeks, over the course of a month? That's $20,000 over the course of a month.
$20,000.
Well, if it's not going to be like a continuous payment, then just give it to me up front, $20,000.
Okay, so 20 grand
20
up front.
grand.
That's your amount.
Yeah, that's the amount,
No, I'm trying to buy a Porsche with this
bro.
money, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
You're not being
dude,
realistic.
But dude, you're not being realistic about it. That's what I was talking more at Solid, dude. I'm like, I guarantee you, if I gave you $15,000, you would do it.
I guarantee you, if I tried to stick that up my dick,
You don't start with this, dude. You get a sounding kit. You know what I'm saying? You work through it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if a week is enough time, to be honest, but like, yeah, I think like with a sounding
one
kit-
way or the other, when I stick that up my dick, I'm never gonna be the same. Okay,
That's true. You'll never recover.
It's true, you won't.
Yeah.
I will
Scars
be
will never
disabled
heal.
forever.
I think it'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah. After a
I mean, I think you might pee a little weird.
maybe you piss a little loose for
Yeah.
like a week.
my
but-
urethra's all scarred
Yeah.
up and shit.
You're not gonna be able to fuck for like 2 months after.
Oh, yeah,
but
for
you
sure.
will have
My piss comes-
$15,000.
My
bro.
piss just starts coming out in like a flower pattern.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
So Jared, you don't think you could do it? You don't have an?
And it's okay to say no.
Yeah, you could say
It's
no.
okay to say no.
Then why'd you give me shit when I said no?
Because it was like 5 minutes in. I don't want to go to the next
Yeah,
one.
you know, we didn't want to, because I gave an answer, you didn't give an answer. You know,
Suck me.
of course, but only if you dock the vape first, and I get to
Exactly.
give you $20,000.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You come out richer.
That's true.
All right.
Richer in experience, richer in money.
Okay.
All right.
How much money, realistically, to shit your pants and then work a full day?
500.
$500?
$500. That's
respectable.
That's pretty similar to what I said.
Yeah.
When he asked me this one at the bar, these are the only 2 he told me at the bar, which means we're probably getting into uncharted territory after this. But we talked about it, and I was like, if I have to work a full day, right? I work a pretty physical job, right? Like I'm up on my feet lifting electric scooters all day, right? So I probably need to be making at least overtime pay to work in shitty pants the entire day, right?
Yeah, you're paying for the cost of labor of me trying to hide that shit so I can get through the workday without my supervisor being like, what the fuck are you doing?
What does that smell? Yeah, no. So I think with that being said, you know, if I was making time and a half over the course of an 8-hour workday, for me, that's like $400.
Yeah.
So I think $400 is my lower limit for how much it would cost me to work in shitty pants all day.
I would do it for $200, dude.
$200.
Cash up front.
You're
I would do
fucking me.
I would, dude.
But you're going to lose all that pay because you work a service job.
It's true. But like that's the day.
'Cause no one-
if I make $200 in a day, I had a good day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the way I look at
That's
it.
fair. And you do still get paid a little bit
Yeah,
hourly.
exactly.
So I could see that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also my shifts are only like 5 hours, dude.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's
yeah,
way
so
easier.
way
That's
less.
way easier.
Yeah.
Like I work a
kid.
9-hour shift,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that's insane.
And like my job's physical, but like it's
But it-
only 5 hours.
yeah. Plus,
you know what I mean? Like,
you know, it's not something crazy like
Yeah.
moving boxes.
yeah,
or-
exactly.
Or
I just pick
painting
up
or something
trays
like
and
that.
say, "How's your day?" You know?
Yeah, right. I mean, high society is never going to look
Yeah.
at you the same way.
Oh,
Anymore.
100%. Yeah. No,
yeah.
I'll forever be known as the server who shit his pants.
Or if you could somehow hide it, I suppose you're the server who smells like shit, which is probably even worse if you think about it, because that'll stick to you forever.
Yeah.
You know, shitting your pants in a certain context is kind of understandable, but smelling like shit, that's never understandable because that means you have a poor hygiene, you know? Okay, so there's that question. It looks like 400 from Ammar. How much did you say, Jared?
500.
500 from Jared and 200 from Cyrus.
Yeah.
That is the answer to how much it would cost us to work an entire day with shitty pants.
All right, this one's a little fucked up.
All right, this one's fucked up. All right, strapping in. I'm ready for it.
How much to drink a pint glass of your significant other's piss? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
A pint glass?
A full pint glass.
Like, oh, God. Oh,
Like
God.
to the brim.
Yeah, filled to the brim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no froth.
No, dude.
Holy
It's
shit.
almost spilling out.
That is...
So presumably we are giving the minimum number that we would take.
The realistic
Yeah,
amount.
whatever's the most realistic amount.
The realistic amount. Cash right now to drink a cup of your significant other's piss.
Is there any caveat if I throw up afterwards?
No, you can throw up.
Okay.
But the thing about it, dude, is a shot glass of piss and a pint glass of piss is going to taste the same coming out. You know what I'm saying? When you puke. Because you're going to puke.
Yeah, no,
You know
of
what I mean?
course.
So, like, that's how the way I think about it.
I
The
agree.
quantity to me doesn't really matter because I know I'm going to puke. You know what I mean?
Now here's the real question. Can I have ice in it?
Dude, why would you want ice?
I need to know. Can I put ice in it?
It's a full pint glass, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, so no ice.
Yeah.
Is it fresh
you can't
out?
get your piss chilled.
You can have it chilled if you'd like.
No, because it's about the watering it down for me, not so
You
much
can't
about the
water it
cold.
down, dude. It's full.
Full piss.
Full piss out of a pint
piss.
glass right
Okay.
now.
Now-
Cash in hand.
So is assuming it's hot off the presses, a fresh batch of the morning brew,
Yeah, 96 degrees.
96 degrees piss. I'm trying to find a way out of this, but I know there's no way out of it. I just need to determine if I'm willing to drink my significant other's piss for an amount of money.
I'd do it for like $50.
Yeah.
You're fuck you. No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Why wouldn't you?
$50?
$50 free dollars and all you have to do is puke.
That it's not all you have to do is puke because you have to drink piss too.
Yeah, but it's your significant other.
That makes it worse to me.
It doesn't make it work. Dude, it's better than a stranger. It's better than my piss.
That's true. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at least
$100
I eat
And
them
we'll
out.
say she's like, he or she is like hydrated.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like amber. It's like it's the pale yellow you go for, you know?
Right. Okay.
You're drinking a pale ale here. So.
Exactly.
Okay, so that might just taste like beer then.
No, it won't.
That might just taste like beer.
No, it won't.
You know?
It's gonna taste like piss.
Because beer tastes a little bit like pee.
No,
No.
it doesn't. That's a term of phrase.
Tastes a little bit like pee, right? So I think I couldn't do it for any less than 200.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Genuinely?
because piss grosses me out. Like I'm so,
I think I would do it for like $50. Yeah, I think I would do it for $50.
see, the problem is this fucking question like reaches into my soul and nails on shit that I very much hate. So because I have obsessive compulsive disorder, right? I hate being personally dirty or gross.
Yeah.
So shit like blood, spit, piss, earwax, shit, all that stuff just grosses me out.
Do you think you could get through the pint glass? Because I think I could pound it down. I definitely puke.
Well, no, I've eaten and drank like really gross shit before.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could do it. I could get through it, but it literally cuts to the quick of my being, right? So I'm sitting here thinking like, I could do it, but for no less than $200, at least the cost of a few therapy sessions that I'm going to need afterwards.
How much to not puke though?
How much would it cost me
Cannot puke.
to drink it and not puke?
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah, just
Double.
Yeah, so $400.
Dude, I think I would jack it up to $150 to be honest.
Yeah, because the puking, like, you gotta, right? Because, like, just even thinking about it right now is making me sick.
It's sickening.
Yeah, it's
dude.
disgusting to even think about. So, yeah, I think $400 to drink a whole pint glass of my significant other's piss
I would
and
go
not
for
puke.
150 realistically.
150.
and I would do it for 100.
Yeah.
My God, the switch. We just flipped that fucking switch about, you know, like, what we're willing to do, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's that question. That's my answer.
All right. How much money to never leave Boise, Idaho in your entire life?
To stay in Boise,
To stay
Idaho.
in Boise for the rest of your life.
Wait,
And you
so
can never leave.
No vacations.
No vacations. You can never leave the town.
How much money?
Yeah.
It'd have to be.
It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot.
It has to be a lot because it has to be at least enough for me to live in a nice place in Boise.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Because it means that all my friends, if they want to hang out with me, have to come to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is, I'm thinking like those nice houses up in the foothills, you know, those ones that are like $1.2 million. That's probably too much, right? So I'm thinking like half of that. So I'm thinking $600,000 to live in Boise for the rest of my life. I think I could do that. That's like more than I make in a year over the course of like 10 years, right?
$50,000.
No, 600.
Oh, 600.
I need $600,000 to feel comfortable living in Boise the rest of my life and never leaving.
I think I would do more.
You think you'd go for more?
I think I would.
How much would you go for, Cyrus?
Dude, the average lifespan is so high.
That's true.
And Boise, Idaho is cool, but like,
but is it so?
You gotta get out, you know?
Yeah.
I would have to have like a mansion.
I mean, I'd have to quit my job, is the thing.
I'd have to have a mansion and like be cool for the rest of my life without working.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the amount then, do you think? Because like, what's an amount that you think you could live on for the rest of your life in one place? Assuming you buy a very nice house to live in.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I'm thinking like 100 milli, bro.
That's so much.
That's so much money, but dude, that's
more than you'd ever need.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I could live off that for the rest of my life and buy a really nice house.
I think I could survive on 10 million. I think I could survive on $10 million.
But my house is going to be so much bigger than yours.
That's true, but I can live with that. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing realistically. I don't think I need, like, I don't like a big house, really, myself. I like a house that's a little bit smaller because I don't need all that space, right? So I'm just considering this possibility wherein I live in this insanely nice house. It's a normal size, right? And I've paid off to infinity subscriptions to all the different TV services and video games and shit like that. And I never have to worry for anything ever again, right? Like, so I think 10 million. I think I could do that with $10 million.
Yeah.
Pay a lifetime's worth of Netflix, Hulu, Spotify.
That's all you would do though? Like, that's my thing. Like, I feel like I would try to like see all of Boise that I haven't seen yet. Like, all the rich shit, the golf courses.
Yeah, go to every restaurant.
That indoor Nerf arena by the mall.
Oh, yeah.
I'd check that shit out.
No, I'd check out all the places
but then,
I never
once
got
I'm
to
all
go.
done with that, then I'd be thinking about the Hulus and the Netflixies.
Well, that would be the first thing I did because, I'd want to have those.
Yeah.
Like, I know that when the chips are down, I'm staying at home and playing video games or watching TV.
Dude, 100%. You're going to need like a theater room.
Of
your
course.
House.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to have a TV. I'm going to have like a projector and like a fucking big screen.
Yeah.
Right?
What about you, Jared?
So, I don't like Idaho. I don't want to stay here in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
So the answer is I don't want to do that.
That's the no for you. No money is enough?
No.
There's no payment that's enough.
$1 trillion, Jared?
Even $1 trillion.
With $1 trillion,
that's more money than like...
With $1 trillion, you can just change the entirety of the state of Idaho to the name Boise.
I mean, there's a certain point with money where you can just change Boise however you want, Yeah,
you can buy Meridian.
You just pay off all the governors.
You just buy... You're the man who bought the world.
Yeah, I mean,
the man
a small part of it.
All right, if I can do that, then fuck it.
Yeah, all right, well, what's the money?
Okay.
How much money do you think you'll need to do that?
Because here's the thing. Because here's what you're not really considering. Actually, here's something that I just thought of that we haven't really considered. Right, is the possibility that you can invest that money to continue to double your wealth. Right.
Right.
So if you have $1 trillion, you put it into like
Dogecoin
or Bitcoin or some shit like that. Right. Crypto.
Yeah, and then it crashes the market when you sell.
But you're rich
and you watch the world burn from your mansion. No, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. And you buy the world and you name it Jaredopolis. Subtitle Boise, and that's it, right? Like, that's my thought. That's what I'm thinking now. Because I think with $10 million, I could make some serious investments and, like, quadruple my wealth in just a few decades, probably.
50 billion.
50 billion.
50 bill?
50 bill.
That's 50 billy?
That's fair. 50 billion.
Dude, it's fair if you hate the place. You know what I mean? You're trying to change the bitch.
Yeah, like if you don't mind.
I think you could change at least Idaho.
Yeah, like
with 50 billion.
If you don't mind Boise, right? Like I don't mind
Boise either.
Yeah, so I would be willing to conceivably live here the rest of my life and never leave if I had the nicest place and the nicest amenities. Like that's my thought.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get rich. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna fucking buy out Idaho, and then I'm just gonna start coalescing into the coast and just taking that as my territory.
Oh, you're going to expand Idaho.
Oh, greater Idaho. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That shit's insane, dude.
I kind of like it. I kind of dig that answer. It's unique.
Yeah, you're going Hitler on us, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Jared,
Dictator
Fuck
of the
yeah.
Northwest.
dude, Jared the fucking Führer. Holy shit.
Heil, bitches.
Dude, he comes out in like nothing but a spandex bodysuit and a Speedo, and he's talking about like, I'm king of the world. I'm king of the world. You gonna tell me no? You know, he's wearing a Pepsi Man outfit. Like, that's my thought. You know, that's my vision of you as a worldwide dictator. All right, what else you got for us, Cyrus?
How much money to have sex with Harvey Weinstein, dude? And he has to finish, and you have to finish.
I'm not. No, absolutely not.
Now, hang on. Here's the thing.
There's a figure for me.
There's an amount for me.
I don't like Harvey Weinstein.
I don't either. Nobody
I
likes
love
Harvey
money.
Weinstein. But I love cash.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, what's Harvey Weinstein's net worth? So Harvey Weinstein's net worth is like 25 million, right? So like, I think I need at least half that to have sex with Harvey Weinstein and let him finish.
Yeah.
That's the amount. So I need...
Why his net worth, though? Because you're not getting the money from Harvey. You're getting it from this unknown being.
Oh, so it's not coming out of his pocket?
No, it's not. It could if that's what you want. He's in prison. So it doesn't matter.
If it's coming from him, then I want all of his money.
Okay.
I want
All
Harvey.
of it.
Yeah, I want 25 mil. I want all of his assets. I want Harvey Weinstein to never, if he ever gets out of prison, I want his life to suck.
Yeah.
Because I had to fuck him, and he fucked millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, millions.
Mm-hmm.
That's not accurate at all, but he fucked a lot of people, right, in metaphorical and literal ways. So he should have everything he has taken away if I have to fuck him and let him finish.
Okay.
Okay, I have a correction. I'll do it if somebody Robespierre's and
What the fuck is that?
Robespierre.
French Revolution.
Oh,
Oh, the guillotine.
Guillotine?
Yeah,
Damn.
So you think the death penalty for him is the amount of money?
yeah.
That's interesting because that changes the nature.
that changes
of
the
things.
game, though, because then it's like a message, you know?
Well, yeah, because here's
You're
my
the last one I fuck, and then I kill you.
yeah.
you know?
You're like a king. Who was the king who killed all of his
Leonidas.
What? That was more than wrong. That was just there was just nothing about that
You
was
said a
right.
king, dude. I don't know.
You just heard king and you're immediately like, oh, Leonidas. You know,
King Louis the 13th.
was that right? Is that the
I
guy
don't
who
know.
killed his
I don't-
wives?
I don't know.
I think a lot of them killed their wives.
Well, there was one specific dude who had 5 wives and killed them. Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. Dude, there's a musical about that shit,
Yes,
too.
there is a musical
Yeah.
about Henry VIII. So that's the thought, right? Is it's like you become the new Henry VIII. You know, your last lover dead at your hand.
I wouldn't call him a lover.
Yeah, me either. But you know, a cigar rose by any other name. You know.
I was gonna say like a lot of money,
Yeah, I want the 25.
but
yeah,
I like your answer better.
I want the $25 million out of his bank account / all of his resources and assets.
Yeah.
And then I also want what Jared had. I want the amount of money it costs me to see him dead.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
So
That's such a good answer.
yeah. So Harvey Weinstein's net worth, all of his money and possessions and resources, and then also the amount of money it costs me to pay for him to be killed.
Yeah. No, I like that.
That's
That's
my
what
answer.
I would do.
Okay, but it has to be like public.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like
French
a public
Revolution,
education,
yeah.
French
Yeah,
Revolution
yeah.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be clear, this is all hypothetical. Don't come after.
Yeah,
us.
for legal reasons, we need to mention we wouldn't.
Yeah,
do
we wouldn't do it in real life,
No.
but in this fun hypothetical scenario.
However, if the money was on the table, I would do it.
yeah, money, yeah, if someone's like $25 million and you get to kill Harvey Weinstein,
And you get to come. I mean, yeah, no, I mean,
that's the worst part.
yeah. I
Why
know.
is that
yeah,
good?
My bad. No, yeah, for
You have
sure.
to think about the fact that
Well, I mean, you know, it's
you
the
know.
action, not the person. You know.
I disagree. I firmly disagree with what you just said. I'm horrified by that.
All right. How much money to never play video games again?
To never play video games again.
Mhm.
Can you say that again louder?
How much money to never play video games again?
Ooh.
To never play video games again. That's tough.
I know it's like all I do.
Yeah, because I love video games.
I was playing video games all morning.
Yeah,
From
no.
9 a.m. till an hour ago.
I was playing them last night, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, is there an amount of money that I would take to never do it again? Fuck, that's hard.
It's like always been my thing too.
Yeah, no, of course, me too. I think the amount of money I would need is to take one of my other hobbies to the fucking moon, to the extreme, right?
Yeah.
So my thought is, if I was going to never play video games again, I would want the amount of money it would take to buy myself a personal like studio to play Dungeons and Dragons out of.
Yeah.
Like a personal studio that I can set up all I want, buy all the fun shit for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those ultimate gaming tables, a projector, fucking, you know, get it all set up nice, programmable lights, and a nice building in a nice place.
I like that a lot. So I think I'll say I would want enough money to set up a really nice recording studio.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much money? I think it would need to be at least like what, like $2 million. I think
$2 million.
Yeah, $2 million is my answer because that's the amount that I think it would cost me to buy a building to run the perfect Dungeons and Dragons game out of every time.
Dude, realistically though, I don't think I would take $2 million. I would take more.
You would take more,
dude. I'm serious. I've played video games since I had a consciousness.
No, me too. I've been playing since I was a baby.
I like forever.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so yeah, considering that, because that's all video games that now I can never go back to as well, right? If there's a video game I really love, I can never go back and play it again.
And like we all play video, all of our friends play video games. Yeah, we all are in that Discord.
They're all going to be hanging out without you.
Exactly, dude.
Okay, so, god damn,
I know, yeah.
You put another layer on it, that being like, considered.
And dude, I mean, you know, it's just like the thing I do. When I had a shit day, and I don't want to talk to you, I play video games, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I do.
The more I think about it, the more
like my lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't think I could go through with it. Like, I don't think I could live without them.
I know. I keep thinking, I'm like, I don't know if there's a number, dude.
Which, maybe that's pathetic to say, but like, I literally don't think.
I don't think so. I mean, it's a hobby.
Well, yeah, it's a hobby, like, right?
Yeah.
But it's very important to me, right? Because it's something I do all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, is there any amount of money that can make me drop what has been my best, most long-lasting hobby?
Exactly.
And I don't think there is. You know, like, I could try to replace it with, you know, having the best Dungeons and Dragons studio.
Yeah.
Which also, if I had that amount of money, I wouldn't have to work ever again, which means I could just play D&D all day, every day.
Like, can your friends?
No, they can't. You know,
exactly.
So that's the problem, right? So I think that in this particular one, this is the first one I think that I've had that I could not say yes to. I think this one I have to say no.
10 mil.
10 mil?
10 mil. Then I can get this super dope fucking studio. I can rent out like practice rooms and shit.
Yeah.
And, like mini rooms for recording. I can get a dope ass like 4K TV, watch whatever the fuck I want on it.
Yeah.
And also, I could fucking watch Let's Plays.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true, dude.
Ain't
that was my thing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair, though. 10 mil is a good amount. That's like the best amount of money.
Dude, yeah, I don't think there's a number, dude.
Yeah, no, I think on that one, I can't really give you an answer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think we've got time for about one more.
Yeah, one, maybe two more.
All right.
Before we cut it off.
How much money to never play Dungeons and Dragons again, dude?
That one's much easier.
I think so too.
I would never do it.
Yeah, no.
I can't take, no amount of money could take D&D away from me.
I thought in the opposite direction. Like, I would take a number for that.
Well, what's your number, Cyrus? I'm curious. Because maybe I'll hear your number and consider the amount of money. And
I don't think Dungeons and Dragons means as much to me as it means to you.
It probably doesn't, no.
And I'm saying that like while writing a campaign and playing in 2 games.
Yeah, no, you love D&D.
I love D&D. But
D&D is like the main thing that I do now. It's like I do it all the time.
I would quit playing Dungeons and Dragons for like $500,000.
$500,000? Now let me ask you a question. Am I allowed to play other RPGs?
Sure. No, we'll say no.
Okay, so
we'll say no.
All tabletop RPGs off the table.
The way I'm thinking, I'm like, I'll just never play a tabletop RPG.
Yeah, because like
that's the way I'm thinking.
If we're talking just Dungeons and Dragons, I can drop that and go play Pathfinder instead.
Yeah.
Or Shadowrun or other RPGs that I like,
we'll
right?
No.
But if it's all tabletop RPGs off the table, absolutely not. I love them too much for that. You know?
Yeah.
It's one of those simple life pleasures that I don't think I could give up.
Yeah, I would do it for $500,000.
500,000.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane to me.
100%.
I wouldn't do it for anything. And there's like a big thing for me with this is when I started playing D&D, this was like towards the beginning of when I started counseling. And there were some big ties that my counseling had to my D&D campaigns. So the way that started to show was with my characters. There were certain things like that I was doing or I was going through that I didn't notice, but were inevitably in my characters. And my counselor helped me realize that. And since then, D&D has become a very important, like, emotional like pedestal for me. I don't think I could have it out of my life entirely without just like crippling myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and like that's how I felt about the video, dude. Yeah, like with video games, like
Yeah, it's the same
I
principle,
got in that
right?
terrible car accident and like completely just like played video games and like went to school and went to counseling. And like for me, like video games was a thing I just did. Dude, I hit fucking Apex Predator when I was going through that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's like for video games, it's like my like to let off steam. You
Yeah,
know what I
the
mean?
same thing that's
yeah.
true of video games
Yeah.
for you is true of Dungeons and Dragons for Jared and I.
Yeah.
And all tabletop
Yeah.
RPGs for me, right? It's not just Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
For me, it's any tabletop RPG. I love all of them pretty much. And I don't think I could live without them. You know, like video games, I could conceivably live a happy life never playing them again. I think. Looking back, hearing this question in context of that, I think conceivably I could live without video games if I could still play tabletops.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could do the opposite. You know, I don't think I could play just video games and give up tabletop gaming entirely.
Yeah.
So that's my answer to that one. I think we got time for probably one more before we cut it off.
Oh shit, I don't have another one, dude.
Oh, you don't have another one?
How much to spin cycle that dryer and you're in it?
How much to
5 minutes.
how much to climb in the dryer and
And
let someone stick it on spin cycle
Yeah,
for 5 minutes?
5 minutes. I give you an air tube somehow.
Yeah,
Somehow MacGyver an air tube in there. So
I
you can
think
breathe.
it's like
$20.
I do it for $20. Yeah.
Yeah, the cost of lunch and a coffee. Yeah.
We go like, no, dude. RPGs saved my life. Video games saved my life. I'll do that shit for like $20.
Yeah, I'll climb in a dryer for
Bro,
$20.
we're in a pandemic. I can't go to the pool. This is the best.
dude.
Yeah, no, dude, I'd do that. I mean, it's just like a fucking ride at the fair, you know? Like, you just press your hands up against the wall and let it fucking spin you into oblivion for 5
Dude,
minutes.
I got a good one actually. How much money to spend 5 years in prison? Hard time too, like murder time.
Oh, is it a good...
Like cold murder.
How good is the prison?
Not, bro, it's hard time. That's what I'm saying. Like, not good.
Okay.
Like, you might die.
Like full max prison.
Yeah. You see the sun like an hour a week.
for 5 years?
5 years of your life.
God damn.
And well, the thing about that is it'll like change you.
Oh, yeah. You'll not come out the
You're
same
not going to
person.
come out the same person.
My thought, I have to... Because after getting out of prison, after 5 fucking years...
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to consider, like, I now want to be able to live 5 years without worrying about money.
Dude, I would double it. 10 years without worrying about money.
I agree. I think 10 years without worrying about money. So I think I would need like a 6-figure.
Mm-hmm.
So like $100,000, you know? I think I need $100,000, but I need 10 years worth of that. So I need about 100. I need about $1 million. I need $1 million to spend 5 years in prison for not committing a crime.
I don't think I could do it.
You don't think so?
No. 5 years is a surprising amount of time. Time will pass you by.
Yeah.
The world will change.
Well, dude,
without
time is
you.
like the most valuable thing.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, prisons have gotten a lot better over the past couple of years, but there's still
I don't think
really-
murder prison is that much
No,
fun,
murder
though.
prison is probably still shitty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if it turns out that the story spread around about your murder is something horrible or egregious, the other inmates might just kill your ass.
Plus, those fucking beds are not comfortable. I like my memory foam.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Though,
considering
that foam pad, dude.
considering how much I love sleeping in a bed, how much I love being on my phone, how much I love using.
Yeah,
the
you'll
computer.
never have your phone, dude.
Never mind. No.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck it, dude. Even $1 million is not worth that.
I would do it for like $500 million.
That's
That's a lot of
well, because
money.
you'd live comfy in prison on $500 million, right? Because you could just buy other inmates, right? Like you would just pay their
I would
commissary.
spend like $1
and shit.
million in prison just paying people to protect me,
Yeah, right.
and
Like,
then I would just like live a happy.
yeah, like
wonderful life
you
after.
find like 5 dudes, and it's like 200,000.
I'd be like the king of prison.
yeah, you find 5 guys,
Yeah.
5 hard, tough as nails dudes. It's like $200,000 to each of you to just watch my
to
back.
just protect me.
You know,
Yeah,
Fuck
I'd be the
me,
king
man.
of prison. That's the way I think about it, though.
That's fair.
I would need a lot of. It would be a lot of money.
Yeah, it'd have to be an insane amount, and even then, I don't think I could do it necessarily.
Yeah, I know, dude. 5 years out.
All right,
Technology.
that's a crazy question. I think that's as good a place to wrap as any. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening to the No Experience podcast with Ammar Abdullah and Jared Hines. Cyrus, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we'll have you back. Hopefully not too far from now. As always, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. have a lovely day, everybody. Don't go to prison for 5 years. Don't murder people. And don't take crazy amounts of money for stupid bets.
And don't take rogue AIs on as guest stars in your podcast.
Yeah, don't hire a rogue AI to hang out on your podcast, because he might just ask you some horrible questions that you're uncomfortable with.
And if he has a mechanical body, he might hold a knife against you and force you to do the podcast so that he can get his name out there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not...
the rogue AI, they're great. You should do it.
Yeah, you should bring a rogue AI on. This is not... This is not a cry for help. We are not in danger. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Thanks so much for listening, everybody.
Bye.
Nice!